Hey house guests, welcome back to another updates and spoilers for BB Can 7. So exciting, right? Our house guest of the day is Lori Salem Guevara. Thank you so much for being our house guest today. We really appreciate you, and we couldn't do it without you. And if you guys would like to be house guest of the day, check out our Patreon link in the info box below. So let's get started with this spoiler. My class, line up. So a little recap from last night's broadcast show. Kiki was evicted by 5-1 because the other Kira could not vote. And when the other Kira was given the blood veto, they did not use it and it expired. What a big waste of time. They were hyping this blood veto thing in Leon's Lounge since the beginning of the season, and what an anticlimactic ending to it. It just fizzled out like a tiny little fart in the wind. Alright, so the HOH comp was in progress, as you guys in Canada say. You had to hang, it was a good one. I like these competitions that you guys up in Canada put on. I think they're awesome. The costumes though, however, for the competition were basically underwear. They were very revealing. You couldn't hide a stick of gum in those outfits. So yeah, you had to hang on a slop pipeline like a little tiny baby monkey hanging on to its mama walking through the jungle. So the feeds came back on at 10:08 last night, and we find out that Cory won the HOH, sorry. Not the power veto. That's tomorrow. Alright, so Adam is freaking out. Good. He's telling Sam, you gotta go talk to Cory. We gotta do it right now. Everybody's freaking out. Remember last week when they had that plan floated that they were going to backdoor Cory? Well, yeah, it floated back and now it's biting everyone in their asses. So, who's going to get punished for it though? Is it going to be Dane? Is it going to be Adam? Or Sam? Or Estee? It's not going to be Anthony. And it's definitely not going to be Damien. So, the have-nots are Mark, Anthony, and Kira. Are you surprised? Because the have-nots were determined by the first 3 schlubs that fell off of the slop pipeline. Anthony, he's a big guy. You knew he was going to fall off. Kira, she's got the grip of a newborn. And Mark, he just sucks. So, no surprise there. But boy, that is one exciting have-not room, right? Ugh, I think I'd rather sleep on the toilet. Alright, so Adam and Dane are having a chat. And they're going over the historical events leading up to the eviction. Who is really responsible for this Cory backdoor plan? Whose name's going to be brought up? Come on. Dane said that he talked to Kiki about Cory. And Adam and Dane are crapping their diapers about the possibility of both of them going up on the block. 2 pretty boys on the block at once? Oh my God, that means that one of them might actually go home. So Adam is angry. He's very angry because he doesn't think that he had anything to do with this. Oh, but he did. And he should have won that HOH competition. He should have won. He could have won. He didn't win, though. If he had known, he would have won. So, Adam and Sam, they're chatting. He wants to go right over there and talk to Cory. And she's like, bruh, you gotta chill. You're gonna look guilty as F. Just chill. Give it some time. Let it settle. Cory will figure it out. She's good at listening. She'll figure out who's lying, who's telling the truth. I mean, she's not wrong. Cory's a teacher. So, like, she's probably got that teacher sense. She knows when she's getting fed a line of BS. But does she? Is she smart enough to figure out Anthony? Or maybe she's playing Anthony. I don't know. We'll see. So Dane and Estee are trying to corroborate their stories, and they're going to pin the whole Cory backdoor thing on Sam. I see a consistent theme here of the pretty boys every week consistently trying to get out Sam. Will it actually go down this week? Alright, so it's like, oh, you wascally wabbit, I'm gonna get you. It's like the pretty boys are the Elmer Fuds and Sam is Bugs Bunny. I'm gonna get you, or like Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner. Sam's the Roadrunner. So Adam talks to Kira and they say that Cory said she feels good with you, so don't worry about it. They don't think you're going up on the block. But not good enough for Adam. He's got to hear it from Cory. So then Sam has a little chat with Cory. And Cory seems to have a bit of a handle on what's going on. At least she thinks she does. And she tells Sam, you and Adam are 100p safe this week. You are not going up. Well, she didn't say you're safe this week. She said you're 100p not going up on the block. You can trust me. And she looked her right in the eye. And the thing about Cory is that she doesn't want to play a dirty game, so she wants at least to have a bit of morals intact. I mean, she is a wife and a mother. I didn't realize, I didn't have confirmation until last week that she was married, and I just heard it on the feeds today. She was talking about her kids, so she's got multiple kids. She doesn't want to look like a dirtbag, you know? She doesn't want to play a real dirty game. So, Anthony and Cory. Anthony and Cory. Okay. This is mentor and mentee in his dreams, right? So he's throwing Sam under the bus hard. Like, really hard. And in effect, I mean, he's kind of throwing Adam under the bus too, making him seem like the biggest dope in the world. So he says she controls Adam and she would literally sniff, and this is a quote, every fart out of her ass if he could. Wow. Wow, you have really gotten burned in your life, haven't you? He's so jealous. I feel like he's so jealous of the Adam Sam thing. So jealous. He goes on to say, Sam is a monster. And you have no idea what she's capable of. Does she eat babies for breakfast? Oh my God. And he says Damien is the only one who had nothing to do with the backdoor thing. I so want Damien to win this whole thing. The most unlikely person just bumbling through this game, having a semi-nice vacation in Big Brother land, and then winning 100,000 Canadian. Come on. Make it happen. I want to see Damien win so bad. And then the pretty boys are just going to be like, that's no fair. I want it so much. Raise your hand if you want that. Alright, so Adam finally gets to talk to Cory. And yes, she reassures him that he's not going up. So he's like, okay. So then Anthony and Dane, again, it's another Adam and Sam anger party. They're hating on Adam. They're saying how much he's whipped. Ouch. All of his friends back home are making fun of him. His mom is saying, Anthony, why aren't you supporting him? Ugh. And then they go on to say that, yeah, and he's even probably going to try and put the blame for this whole thing on Kira and Estee. We'll see. So, Dane and Cory have a chat. And he starts off by apologizing for not telling her that her name was mentioned during that whole backdoor scandal. And he volunteers to go up on the block after she says you're going up on the block. So it's all right. He'll be okay. He thinks he's got the votes. Even if he doesn't win the veto and take himself down, he'll be all right. And you know what? He's not even going to come after her next week for doing this. It's cool. You know what? He wants to play in the veto, and he wants to be guaranteed to play in the veto. He doesn't want to get backdoored, so I guess he looks at it as it's better to stab me in the front than stab me in the back. So today, Cory tells Damien that he is safe. You don't have a damn thing to worry about because we want you to win this game, Damien. And Cory also tells Damien that Sam and Adam are safe too. They're not going up. So Anthony tells Cory, you should pick Kira for Wendy's. But I love that she didn't listen to Anthony and she picked Damien. And the Wendy's server was Dimitri's. Oh, I love it. I followed Dem and Ika on YouTube and I just love their videos. They're such a cute couple. And I love that they were showmans made for the long term. So I really love the two of them together. And I can't wait to see Dimitri's on the show, even though they really don't show that segment long enough. But it's going to be fun to see when she sees that it's Dimitri's. And boy, she was going on and on about him, about how handsome he was and everything. And yeah. All right, so Cory's plan for today. She's going to put up Dane and Estee. I think originally she wanted to put up Dane and Mark, but Anthony talked her out of it. So the plan is for Dane to win the veto, take himself down, and Sam is going to be the backdoor target. So Dane is totally fired up. He even snapped in his fake teeth and he went I will never get that picture out of my mind. Damn it. Alright, so he's really fired up to be the one to finally take Sam out. He hopes. I mean, what's going to make this week different, right? I just hope she wins that veto. Alright, so Anthony doesn't want Estee getting close to Sam. Now that Kiki is gone out of the house, Estee's all alone, and I think she even told Anthony that. She's like, I feel very alone now. So he is ready to scoop. He's ready to scoop her up. Doesn't want her to get close to Sam. Tells Cory this. She agrees. He says that he's got pretty much a bond with everybody in the house. Hello! I just heard alarms going off. Cory, I hope you're paying attention. And I hope you know what that translates to. I'm playing every side of the house. You need to take out Anthony. Why doesn't she see this? Why doesn't anybody see this? Nobody's got a problem with Anthony. Why doesn't anybody see this? Except that he's annoying. And he says he can bring anybody in. Yeah, well, your chat with Estee didn't go so well after that because it took a little turn and you got to put in some more work, Anthony. So noms are today. Yeah, I think they actually might be right now. Because right before I came up here to film, the feeds had gone down for a significant amount of time. So if they, well, when this video goes up, they might be in the info box below. Because if the feeds come back up, I'm going to put the noms in there. So you'll have them. You're welcome. And I'm sure they'll be in there tonight because I think they're gonna do it early. It's not gonna be a late thing. So make sure you check back tomorrow. We can talk about POV and such. And let me know who you'd like to see go home. Are you a pretty boy? Or are you a Damien for Canadian Big Brother President? Let me know. And until next time, much love.